set to square off and see who has the upper hand, at least for the moment. A top 10 in-conference showdown awaits. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Arkansas Razorbacks. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Trojans will put total weather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid...
What's good, Giant Tongue? Peace and love to y'all. Y'all double tap the live. Shout it live for me. We live on YouTube. We live on Twitch. You hear me? It's a big game in the CFJ Dynasty. One of the most competitive dynasties you could play in. Trying to make our run. You hear me? Big game right here. This guy made the Natty last year.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Pulls and fires complete. He snagged him.
What's good, Big Papa? Y'all hit that follow button from the link in the bio for the YouTube and the Twitch. I appreciate that.
It's pretty obvious what's at stake here, guys. A top 10 matchup, winner, good shot at the playoff, and the loser is probably going to need some help.
Yeah, so further cementing your resume, making that exclamation point on the schedule, giving that committee something to look at and go, here's a top 10 win. This is a big deal for my schedule. Big proving moment.
And that's why you play football for one of these two programs, for games like this, for the opportunity to reach the college football playoff. You knew these two teams were on a collision course. That's the opportunity ahead of you to go get it done in front of a lot of eyeballs watching.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it up.
What's good, Pitbull Jones? Hey, you following on YouTube and Twitch? The link in the bio for the YouTube and the Twitch, bro. I appreciate y'all. Hit that follow button.
We're the more physical team, and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Guys, when you think about Arkansas, as most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away.
CQ, how you doing, my guy?
Gain some serious momentum.
And the Razorbacks are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Just laid him a little too far across the sidelines. Couldn't make the catch in bounds. It's incomplete. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10, playoff positioning, all the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash, head-to-head in front of the entire country, all eyes watching.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Just keep slinging it. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Wants to go up top on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. That one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. And that one's going to be incomplete. I don't think he got a foot down along the back of the end zone. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll try the run. Pass the sticks in, still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
Let's talk for a second about Arkansas. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah,
We playing that and they still get beat.
Preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's the pressure. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game 1, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll send the back in motion. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And
What kind of rope jam? Like this?
that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
What's good, Earl? Peace and love.
They're going to have to throw this one in now on third
Yes, you
down.
can.
And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I love the aggressiveness early by this offense. 4th and goal, no problem. Putting the drive together, staying aggressive, and they get rewarded.
I like just paying the drive off, too, because it's the opening drive of the game. You've marched it down the field. You want to come away with a touchdown, right? And maybe the decision-making there for the coaches, listen, even if we don't get it, our defense is out in good field position. There's a lot of football left to go. We can make up for it later. I love the aggressive play call.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Use the play fake, now to throw. Might be looking to run. And he just chucks it into the 4th row. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive lineman gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the 1st down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you set yourself up in a tough position here on the 3rd.
Chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Wide open downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way.
Touchdown USC! Fitted in the window for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line.
Oh, crap. My bad, bro. Appreciate that, Lando. Hey, if y'all not following on YouTube and Twitch, y'all hit that follow button for me, bro. I appreciate y'all. What, Caleb?
This on first down. Rushes on him.
I baited him. I baited him.
And now he's up to 14.
Let's work.
And they'll drag him down after a good
Appreciate the follow, my guy.
interception.
Link in the bio for the YouTube and the Twitch, bro. I appreciate y'all. That first touchdown was fluky,
Get off another
and I'm mad about it.
at the end of the period. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Gives it on the
Oh, what a hole. That's a gaping hole. That's some football being played out here. That is a gaping hole. Speedy played in the Natty last year, and then last season, and then in 2025 he beat me to go to a Natty in the semi. I know I can't let my foot off the gas on him. Yes, sir. Hey, hit that follow, Willa. This is my first time seeing you on. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Hey, we live on YouTube and Twitch. I need y'all to go subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. Full screen on the Twitch, you hear me? I need more followers on Twitch and YouTube. Appreciate y'all. I ain't get back. Appreciate the follow, money. Appreciate that, Willa. Peace and love to all of y'all, man. How y'all doing? What's good, money maker? Chips. That's what it is.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. White wants to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Showing the bravado, throwing it back.
Oh my God, they let him bell his joke out like that. These cats be getting bailed out.
There have been many days for the Razorbacks where big plays from the quarterback came by running like Matt Jones, but that was a beautiful throw.
Man, I played against Matt Jones, played him in the SEC championship game.
Oh man, this man game to end it. Bro, that just take all momentum. What's good, AJ? Y'all went follow on Twitch. Link in the bio for the Twitch and the YouTube. Full screen on Twitch. Let me know if y'all went follow on Twitch, bro.
Anytime there's a top 10 clash, the focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Trojans will kick it away to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
What's good, Snowy? How you doing, my guy?
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Oh, they're after him.
Oh, yes, sir. God is good. God is good. God is good.
Trojans, what momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3 and out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Wasn't quite able to
What's good, Jason? Going in the live, bro. Sunday making all that noise. How y'all doing out there? Go ahead.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. The offense changing the play. They'll start this drive with a pass.
Knock that crap out. I put it on the wrong person. That would have been boxed. I sent him on the wrong dude.
This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear. One of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the pill, just being able to provide balance, being able to attack down the field, get people out of the box, and not be predictable. That's a really good job by this quarterback.
We're going to make him cough it up.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Guys, when you think about Arkansas, big moment in recruiting last week, 4-star defensive back, gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. You play so many DBs.
He wasn't expecting that. That's how you dial it up, Coach Boone. He was not expecting that.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number one, trying to get pressure on him, get him to the ground as a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
That boy fast like a mug. Smart play.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 numbers,
Bait it, bait it, bait it.
Because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly where you stand right in the middle of the season, playoffs down the road, make your statement here today.
Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
My analog was broke like a mug.
This offense tonight is holding up against this pass rush. They are one of the best defenses in the entire nation because of their ability to get pressure on the quarterback. They're going to have to do a much better job tonight protecting their guy, or they've got no shot.
Johnson wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end.
Man, catch the ball, man.
Pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that looked like he was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
And the Trojans are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
Wow.
Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. They dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve your status and impress the committee so that they put you in the college football playoff.
Yeah, in these top 10 games, they get more attention. More people are there, more people are covering, more people are talking about.
What's good, Tim? How you doing, my guy?
We're spreading it, so obviously to do it on this stage will go a long way to determine whether this team gets in the playoffs.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. White going to attack through the air. With the catch, it's Hill. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down.
And a great job on the QB, finding the running back, get in the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
The Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. keep it in the air. Finds his man. It's Brown.
That should have been a pick.
And
He
maybe
all
he'll
over
get
that
back
crap.
to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. On the run, it's Green. Headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They're trying to power it in. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do.
What's good, Derek Sapp?
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd. Sneak gets it done.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. He decides to keep the football. He can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Ryan, peace and love to y'all.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Auburn went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Tigers ever do that? Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Leaves it with the back. Makes his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
On the move to the right.
The hell am I doing?
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB. And he's already been sacked. And he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. The offense will have to use its first.
What's good, King Kong? Grace and peace, my guy. Hey, what's your favorite college football team?
the half. White wants to throw it. Pressure coming. Trying to
Make him
magic
fumble.
with his feet. And he did
What's good,
have a
Jeremiah
lot of
Champ?
operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground. But this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Under fire. Throwing on the run.
That play's so cheesy.
Oh, and he thought he had
Good
a chance
time.
to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3.
And you see more and more of this in college football, finding your playmakers in space, whether it's a receiver, a tight end, or in this case, a running back, way down the field. Get him isolated, find your matchup, and how about the running back turning into a receiver?
The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Keeps it on the draw.
Try to
He's
strip
going
him.
to lose a yard on that one.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the end zone.
Man, stick with the receiver,
He's
man.
gonna score. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. This should be the last play of the quarter. Johnson looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Jordan. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What's good, Jackie?
Just a little too much
Rest in
there, a
peace.
little too handsy, and they nabbed him for the defensive holding penalty. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Sends him back in motion. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. DB's right up on the receivers. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that in the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
he'll try to pick it up through the air. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And the Trojans are on the move. He'll keep it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
And that's what I love about the QB run game in this offense, is it just keeps these defenses off balance. We're going to see a lot of running backs doing their work between the tackles in this game as well. But you see how mixing in the quarterback run, too, it just keeps this defense so confused.
Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Johnson wants to throw it. Has to let this one go off his back foot. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Well, he's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the
Dream chasing, peace and love, my guy.
by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't
Could've
find a way
stopped
to
deep, huh?
create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Hill. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
Throws to the wideout.
The hell was that?
And wings it incomplete.
What's up with this defense? Why they switching?
I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
White going to attack through the air. Here comes the heat. Turning it on.
Oh, that boy
To
fast.
Green.
Oh my God.
Almost passed it. Finally dragged down at the 32.
On the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Got it in the middle. It's Ferguson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Russell. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
And, man, you got to like the swarm of this defense. You've got to get in the backfield, make some penetration, and realize the first guy's not going to always get that big sucker on the ground. Like, he's a big, strong dude. He's breaking tackles, but still swarming to the football, and this defense still gets a tackle for a loss.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And that's the look in man coverage you could throw the hitch route against, right? When the receiver's got a little bit of access, so he's got some room to work with. Against press, you're risking a pick six. So good decision there by the Q, knowing that was a good look to throw in.
Touchdown, Arkansas! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final.
What's good, brother? Hey, make sure you follow the page, bro. Y'all double tap the live, shout it live. Link in the bio for the YouTube and the Twitch. I need y'all to go follow on Twitch. Full screen on Twitch, you hear me?
Knowles have been racking up road wins since the Bobby Bowden days, and they get another one today. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running it to the right. And the ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier, it gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
And the Razorbacks have pushed it inside the 20. White wants to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
All right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like the guy
Hello?
at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to run for it. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Gets it out to the 33 before he goes out of bounds. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Defense in press coverage. Johnson looking to throw. Lofts one deep down the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30. He's loose. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, USC.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup. And then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Buys a little time with his feet. Look out, he's got room. Got the first down. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Wants to throw on first down. He's going for it all. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Johnson wants to throw it. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's loose. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Here's a heat. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Now, that's a throw in the drag route where you just got to have patience. You got to let your wide receiver clear through all the bodies in the middle of the field. They just couldn't hook up on that one.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's strong. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? They'll run for it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed now. Early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll run it from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Forced out of the pocket. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Nice job by this defense, stringing along the option, not letting him make a decision right away, and that's why they could corral to the football, get him on the ground, and make sure that option didn't get a big gain.
Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response. Try to get themselves back in the football game.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to buy time. Moving toward the end zone and fumble! Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start the second half, defense picking up where it left off.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Johnson looking to throw. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
The Trojans need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And on the opening drive of the second half, you've made adjustments, but sometimes you underestimate the fact that the defense is ready for your adjustments.
And they've made their own adjustments as well, and they're allowed to sit there in the locker room and think and wonder about how you're going to attack them coming out of the tunnel. Great job being ready to go at the start of the second half by the defense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And this is great sudden change defense right now. Of course, this drive started with their backs against the wall. They've now forced 2 straight incompletions. If they could make one more big play here and avoid giving up a touchdown, man, that is a win.
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? Maryland is currently working from behind, but God, how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know.
Johnson wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Cooper. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. It's complete. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Wormley. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It'll be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Razorbacks. The defense putting points on the board. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turned on the Jets, making the big play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Johnson looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is knocked out. Get the 13.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Makes the catch. It's Jordan. On the move at the 30. And they're able to get him down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Pulls it in. It's Jordan. There he goes. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And that That goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another day.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm.
Trying to pay you, man, I gotta go somewhere, bro. But follow everything, link in the bio on YouTube and Twitch. And I always play my subscribers on TikTok. And I show love to them. But yeah, appreciate it, bro.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake.
What's good, light skin Allen? Grace and peace to you.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking for space. It's Russell. And the defense holds firm. No pickup.
Oh my God.
On that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He's going to fire deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. to square off and see who has the upper hand, at least for the moment. A top 10 in-conference showdown awaits. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Trojans will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. But he stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. The give to the tailback. He's in open space downfield. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Let's talk for a second about Arkansas. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
And the Razorbacks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. From the gun, give on the inside.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Now he's looking to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on 4th down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Trojans! Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points. And now
Oh, put Lion King on Mufasa.
points on the board. Perfectly executed. What are you doing in an interception? First guy blocks the interior receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
I don't know.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job, but coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. White gonna attack through the air. Dances away. Bought a little
Who the hell he
time,
throwing
lets
it to?
go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there.
The heck he throwing it to?
I'll tell you what, to get home to the quarterback and force pressure while just rushing 3 allows your back end to cover so much space. Now you got 8 guys in coverage. It makes you really dynamic in the back end of your defense.
Get off a block, boy. Good.
Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup for 4. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot.
Let's go, defense.
Trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on
He got a punt.
These are straws, Daddy. Daddy.
Huh?
You could use these as straws. Look.
Yeah.
You're not taller than me, bud.
Open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered.
No! Stop!
Wants to adjust the pattern.
Daddy wants to.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he wants it all.
Good stop, defense. Let's work. Pay, let me lock in. What you say?
Desperately
Chips.
wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Great place to start for this offense.
Check this right here.
Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Halfway there on 1st down and 2nd and 5. Looking for a gap. It's Wormley. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Johnson wants to throw it. Hauls it in. Oh, he's got some space. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He might want another play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quarterback strolling away from here.
Make him fumble.
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB. In this one, put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
The Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down.
Oh, we dropped the pick.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down.
Obviously not to start this quarterback was hoping.
They got 2 minutes left, literally 2 minutes.
Start the game throwing it.
2 minutes left.
Seemed to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all.
All right.
No surprise. When you start the game over 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
As soon as I do that, I get hit, bro. Let me lock in.
On the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Remember some of the years when the Hogs spent a lot of time in the Wildcat just running it? You don't have to do that with this guy quarterback.
And it just makes you less predictable, right? You got a running back in there, you know you're not going to throw it very much, but when they do have the ability to push the ball down the field and get some guys out of the box, it makes this offense even more exciting.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. White wants to throw it. He'll heave it deep. Grabs it inside the 15. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, it's a second catch on the drive. That's obviously a massive play for this offense, and he's starting to prove to his quarterback here that he's winning his one-on-ones, and he deserves some more looks.
And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to get them back in the ballgame.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. Trojans used to be known for student body right, and they can still do that. But with quarterbacks like this, you want to put it up.
Yeah, I think they hung that up years ago when they started to find, you know, big, strong quarterbacks that can throw the ball all over the yard. So I like the student body right, student body left. That's a little old school for me.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. It's complete. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, USC.
Let's go, baby. Get a stop,
Yeah,
defense.
and that's simple, but it's not
Watch him,
easy.
P.
It's a
I got 1 minute left, literally.
streaking straight down the outside.
Just
of
take
the
him with
field.
you.
And my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and it'll be enough for the first down.
Beautiful job by the wide receiver because he knew where the first down sticks were, and he adjusted his route accordingly.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. White going to attack through the air. Bringing the heat. Looking deep. He's got it inside the 30. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. The QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads it downfield. He's got it down the right side. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Johnson wants to throw it. Fears the pressure. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. A shot toward the end zone. And that one's going to be batted away incomplete, and we have played one. Now, I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the second.
21, Arkansas, 14.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Gonna look downfield again. That's reeled in. It's Jordan. He's gonna come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Really good job by the defense, understanding third down, the situation in the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a fourth down.
It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Trojans will hustle to the line.
Well, I think the experience on offense was a big reason why the head coach felt confident going for it there on fourth down. He has a lot of guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've been in these big game moments before, ice in their veins, and you saw it there on that completion to keep the sticks moving.
The Trojans have their offense in high gear. Johnson looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Cooper. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. looking to throw on first down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proven themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Turns it loose. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the